His aggression is like a 5. I'm going to give him a higher aggression. So now he really hates my guts. He tremendously hates my guts. So we're going to move over here, and he's immediately going to go combat with me. The guy behind him is a guard. So he committed a crime by attacking me. So the guard will attack him. These other guys are just trying to stay away. So eventually he figures out the guard is a much dangerous target than I am, because I haven't struck him once. So he'll fight the guard. But the good guard saved me. Kept me from getting killed.
One of the initial things we had was we turned it on so the guys could all do their stuff, and some guy went around town, some NPC you couldn't even see, went around town and bought all the armor. So when you went to the stores, there was nothing for you to buy. It's like a ship that's springing all these water leaks, and we're constantly, like, filling them up. Did you realize the player can easily steal a horse, ride it to this guy's place, leave it in his house, and steal all his money when the other guy goes out and tries to ride the horse, and hilarity ensues.
When you have something that's powerful, it has a great capacity to be really cool or a great capacity to really make insanity. They're my actors, they're my children, they have to behave properly. When they're not acting right, everyone comes looking to me. So yeah, I talk to them and I have them set up and know what they do. And yeah, it's kind of odd, but
yeah, I'm the lead artist for Oblivion.
I'm a 3D modeler and texture artist for Bethesda Softworks. I work mostly on environmental and city art.
Yeah, I mean, I get a chance to really look at every aspect of the game artistically, but primarily I focus on the environments. Well, it originally starts out as me just thinking about things while I'm working. But later on, after I have, some good source images, I'll do a pencil sketch like this that's more defined and something that I can model from. Yeah, I think it's really hard to come up with an interesting idea for something that's evil. It's a lot harder than you think. A lot of times I think it looks really cool, but it's not necessarily scary. Actually, this is kind of the most fun part of the game sometimes, because you're still making up ideas. It might not get in the game, but it's, I don't know, you just get to make up crazy stuff, and it's cool,
So we are in Shaden Hall. This is the overhead view in the Elder Scrolls construction set, which we used to build the game. This is where we put in all the houses, the trees, paint all the landscape textures on, everything like that. And then these are our little door markers over here. This indicates that this is a door you can go through. There are a few things that might not look like doors, but they are. Yeah, this well behind the abandoned house might be used for nefarious practices, or it could be a secret door. It's really fun because, we go everywhere to find source photographs. Like, we took a day trip to DC one weekend and we just took tons of pictures of buildings, trying to get the just the right, stone pattern and making sure that we photographed everything we possibly can, just in case.
Well, I took the photos I took here, I ended up using for a lot of the Imperial City base stonework. Yeah, so it ends up, looking somewhat boring to you, but, we can take the edges of these stones here on the ground or all the little stains in there and use those and build a whole new wall in the game. Can't get over how much this looks like something in the game. It looks really nice. Even like just the top part of it over there. Actually, a hard thing to find generally is just finding nice patterns, just architectural details, just things that we can put into a building to give it some more decoration. A really good example is you can see the coffered ceiling, and I tried to build something just like that in the temple in the Imperial City. So I tried to recreate something very similar to that. It's actually the top of a dome, but I'm using it for the top of an altar instead. So once I add all these different layers into it, it's more like the final texture.
We've been able to make this living, breathing city that's like actually there. It's like, man, I totally live here.
Just type pick idle.
Pick idle? What's that supposed to do?
Good. Did you actually select the right idle animation in the idle manager?
Yes.
Click on the camera.
We have over 100 bugs and tasks open in the database. And that number fluctuates anywhere from 50, and we've had over 300.
Candle fact, 01. So essentially, you didn't go ask anybody who made this up?
No, it doesn't work. I asked Dawn, and she told me to do this.
She's still bluffing.
It all ties together. It's all one big bundle of this is the universe, and you touch something here and it moves something over there.
Now,
You have duration 1.
I have duration 1. In
Put a duration
theory-
0.
Well, I used 0 before, but that's the
Well,
only...
that would get rid of the problem you think you're having.
And he did nothing. See? I mock you.
What's his energy? Oh, that's high. Set it to 5. Low energy, idle more.
Oh.
No, he didn't do
He
it
just
anyway.
finished it. That could well be a bug.
If you run through the demo now and see the lightning effect, the fireball effect in the bookstore is messed up. But if you don't see the lightning effect, it's fine.
So basically, for this next week or two, you guys are really going to have to talk to each other. You're going to have to be really, really smart about stuff that you put in the game, stuff that you update. If you see anything broken, you have to speak up. Do not assume that QA is going to catch it, that I'm going to catch it, or someone else is going to catch it.
If it says E3, it needs to be done that day. And if you look at it and it can't be done that day, talk to somebody about it. Because we need to sort of slot these things and make sure it's all done over the next week. We've seen it, it's there. We just sort of have to, get some of the mess out of the way and let it shine through. But we've done it before, we can do it again. So, let's do it.
I'm basically the chief deficiency inspector. So if there's any problems, I'm the one in there finding them. Primarily, I'm looking for crashes. Anything at this point specifically that's going to make the demo look incomplete. Like, the worst thing that could possibly happen is for it to crash while we're showing it to people. Oh, there it is. You see that?
How'd you do that?
Hey, Chris. It's that power attack thing where you get stuck. Can I kill every creature in the game? Can I soul trap every creature in the game? Can I click every button in the game? Can I exit the game from everywhere in the game? If I save the game this way, does anything get messed up? If I go here and save, does anything get messed up? I think we should throw a fireball here, but that's up to you. Because I think it was... No?
Now you've ruined everything.
But it looks so cool going down there. Yeah. That's the beauty of my job is I get to do everything hundreds of times. Minimum 2 times an hour, 10, 12 hours a day, 30 a day all week. Hey, that's like 150 times this week.
My name's Christiana Meister. I'm the lead character animator. I basically take care of all the characters, creatures, and that sort of thing. My particular favorite is the horse, You study the skeleton and you know exactly how it should move.
You go to biped, and then you just drag a box and create one. Okay, so that doesn't look anything like a horse. You have to then create the structure by scaling the bones, rotating them. It looks really crazy right now, but you start off with your base skin and try to match up your skeleton with that. Now you can see here what I've done is put movement throughout the entire leg, but that doesn't react with the rest of the body. So then what you need to do is make sure that the rest of the body reacts to that movement, because it does in real life. If you move her head, you see the hind end actually moves. Everything's connected. There's not one joint that you can just move independently, really. And here's a horse that I can get up and ride. I have to get with the character animator on this riding animation. It looks uncomfortable to me. There's always work to be done. Yeah, I'm always, watching her move, and it also helps to, when I ride, I can feel what's going on. So feeling is a good part of it.